The Veterans Club in Shelbyville is being bombarded with calls from people who've been kicked out despite the eviction moratorium being extended. WLKY's Minash Kungwari spoke with the founder of the organization and joins us live with what he's asking of the community to help solve this issue. Minash?
Yeah, Drew, that's right. It's a situation Veterans Club founder Jeremy Harrell says is the worst case scenario. Vets getting evicted during a pandemic while COVID-19 cases continue to rise. It's an issue he says many people don't know about, but it's one that's going to take help from everyone to come up with a solution. After leaving the military, Tom Fisher says he always wanted to become a cook. And last year, he finally got the opportunity, opening his own barbecue restaurant in Shelbyville. But just days after the grand opening, the world was beginning to close.
I ended up closing November 14th, 2020. So it kind of went downhill after that.
The dream was over, but he was able to find a job to help pay the bills until this past month when he says his landlord raised the rent by $200.
I got home from work. I worked 12 hours that day and come home and had 7 days to get out. For me as a veteran, it was like I served my country, and now it's like just because I didn't make enough money, you're just like a rag tossed to the side.
A complete 180. But it's a situation that's not unique.
We've received a higher volume of calls from veterans who are facing eviction.
The state's eviction moratorium ended July 31st, and 3 days later it was extended to October. But Veterans Club founder Jeremy Harrell says in that 3 days, he received more than 10 phone calls from people in Fisher's shoes.
It's always been an issue, but it's even more prevalent now.
Harrell says it's only a fraction of what's to come if the moratorium isn't extended until the end of the year.
A lot of the veterans we see that are homeless have a lot of other things that they're working through. This just really creates a barrier, because if you have to worry about where you're going to eat and where you're going to sleep, then how do you have time to get better?
It's an issue he says needs more attention to be solved properly. Rather than waiting on help from lawmakers, he says it's up to you.
I just want to have a call to action to those folks out there listening to this story who always ask, how can I help? I want to help. We just don't often know how to help. One way you can do that is to come alongside of us with donations of any kind.
Now, although the eviction moratorium was extended, you can still get evicted if you do not hand your landlord the CDC Eviction Protection Declaration. Now, it should be noted, not everyone qualifies, but to see if you do, you can take a look at the form that will be attached to this story on our website. Drew.